This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World is Ended. In the last episode, we fought off all the Obscenity Men to defend the three programmers using all of our powers and summoning the friends from our previous adventures, and we were able to beat them back. And now we're back in the real world. However, we are still alone. There are people at the door. Have we been come to be killed by the organization? Can we survive? Let's find out. Good, Reiji-kun. Good job back there. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Thanks, W.O.R.L.D. W.O.R.L.D.-san? It's W.O.R.L.D.-san. He's followed by the rest of J7. Oh, it's just you! I just collapsed where I'm standing. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was dicking with you people. What do you mean by that? Is it that bad we're here? Sorry, I'm just relieved. My body literally starts to shake. Though I had to like show off and let the Parla to come here, was actually really scared. I mean, if they were men in black here, I could have actually been killed. Unisan crouches and takes my hand in both of hers. You did well, Reiji-kun. It's all okay now. I'll spoil you all you want. Ooh. Natsumi-san plays her hand on ours. Reiji, thank you so much. If it weren't for your courage, we wouldn't have been able to go to the New World and destroy Akashic. Yeah, you did good. I thought you were meek, but that just changed a bit. Sana-san hesitantly holds my arms. You deserve a praise for that. I'll pet your head. Thanks. Tatiana starts rubbing my head. That tickles a bit. You can't stop shaking. That allowed me to let... you can stop. That allowed me to let you be involved by my flesh armor. And I'll just bear myself too. I'm not the guys, but I'm sure it'll work out if it's you, my boy. Ugh. Aruka-san spreads his arm and Awari-san reaches for his pervert t-shirt. Please, spare me that. Your feelings are enough. I quickly refuse. That just made the things worse. That aside, you all did well too. Man, the difficult part is only beginning. We woke up at the lounge to find a receipt on the table. Eh? Weren't you at the karaoke parlor? Apparently, we didn't wake up even when Akashic was shut down. Wait, what about Miyabi and Yoko? Miss Miyabi, Miss Miyabi got impatient and called DH people to take us here by car. So just like us, they didn't wake up until morning. But seeing the receipt instantly woke me up. Eh? Did the time extension cost that much? That's not it. We were in the virtual world. Miss Miyabi and Miss Yoko drank lots of alcohol. Seeing the receipt made me shudder. They were actually heavier drinkers than Asano. They weren't in the base when we woke up. They left us a snow. Oh, that's a douchey move right there. That's a note here. Wire-san takes a piece of paper from his pocket. There's lots of things we have to do, so we'll just be going. Good job, everyone. Judgment 7 is a really big deal. That part is good. The same can be said for one comes after. Oh, so sorry, but we're leaving the karaoke payment to you. We're grateful for that you saved Tokyo and all, but we're not covering that. What a bunch of bitches. Bye. P.S. They found out that you modified the comm device and you should soon get a repair bill. Good luck with that too. I can basically hear Miyabi saying that in her nonchalant tone. And this is the receipt. He shows how much we'll have to pay to the karaoke. Ugh! Yeah, it's so bad it deserves an oof. Just how much did they drink? And we'll have to pay for the repairs too. Just thinking about how much it'll be gives me a headache. W.O.R.L.D. wails. Oh man, now I'm definitely banned from that place. I'll be coming my day off solo karaoke meetings now. I might have to install a karaoke machine in the basement lounge to do them there. Asano says something terrifying. Asano, isn't it a bit too early to decide that? Yeah, I'm sure you'll find a new battlefield. Don't lose hope yet. Exactly. If you want, I can even help you search for a place. Really? I guess that's fine. Our cooperation makes her consider the horrible idea. Anyway, I'm hungry. The Tatiana's voice resounds to the dev room. Then I'll make something. Let's go to the lounge. In the lounge, we wait for Unisan to make something for us using the leftovers. Oh yeah, let's see if we actually saved Tokyo. Well, I didn't hear any trouble outside, so I think it's still all fine. Awari-san turns on the TV. Aw, it's a cute raccoon. It starts showing a talk, a variety show. We all focus on it. It's August 17th, Thursday. It's time for your morning variety show. A peaceful opening starts to respond. Anyway, the first news for the day. With a smile on his face, the newscaster talks about how a rare animal at some zoo gave birth. It's really heartwarming. A raccoon is not a rare animal, dude. We listened to all the news, but it doesn't look like there's anything about cyber terrorism. In my story, transport and banking management systems should have been shut down on the morning of August 17th. Considering the fact that yesterday's countdown site was augmented reality, today's event too would have been an actual hack. There's no way that the morning news would ignore something that big. I searched around on my phone too, but again, I don't find anything. There's only one conclusion. Nothing actually happened. We actually stopped the cyber terrorism. Tokyo is saved. That should have been saved. No, honestly, I didn't feel like we did it right when we woke up, but after seeing the news, I become absolutely certain. Looking at how relieved everyone is, it's clear that I wasn't the only one worried about it. Yuno-san walks over to us with a tray in her hands. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's my leftover special. The name's Shirley because she made it from leftovers, but honestly, that's not the best name. I had no time to go shopping, so please bear with this just for now. It's not much, but I'm confident in the taste. We're the heroes who saved Tokyo. I think we deserve more than a leftover special. I'd say this is too luxurious for you. It's not like you usually eat fancy meals, right? Yeah, you're Yuno's homemade cooking, so be more grateful. In fact, how about you don't eat any breakfast? Chew on those slippers or something. I'm just kidding. Of course I'll be glad to have this. Whatever, let's just eat. And so begins our breakfast. Though made from leftovers, it's still Yuno-san's cooking, so it's still good, and we're all into it. It's an everyday scene, no different from always. Tokyo won't be destroyed, and no one will be hurt. It's a morning just like any other. The public probably won't come to know of our efforts. To prevent public disorder, DIH will probably bury the hatchet, or the fact with the cyber terror even existed. But honestly, I don't care about that. We fought to protect our precious everyday lives. I will once again develop games alongside these friends of mine, and I won't change that for the world. In the virtual world that we braved, the power of emotions was the deciding factor. Strong emotions are a source of miracles, so if you ask me, the same is true for the real world. Strong emotions make dreams come true, form bonds between people, and bring about miracles. That is something I came to know about as part of Judgment 7. That's why I try to keep my emotions strong. I'll protect my promise to Reina-san and become a great director. Well, that'd be an interesting story. And then we'll make quirky, weird games that only Judgment 7 can make and send them out into the world. I'll do it alongside my irreplaceable friend. What's up, my boy? War-san suddenly gives me a question. Eh? What do you mean? Well, you were just grinning weird. Didn't you imagine yourself continuing what happened in the dev room? I didn't! Looks like I was smiling without even realizing it. It's embarrassing, but I'll just be honest with myself. I'm happy we got back our lives and we can develop games again. Oh, that's true. I'm glad you noticed that, my dear disciple. Haruka-san makes a big deal out of it. We say Tokyo, though, so I could do with some rest. But honestly, I seriously want to make some games, too. I'm going to do my best, too. Summer isn't over yet. Same here. I can't stay in Tokyo for long, but I'll participate in game development for Hokkaido. In that case, we should get on the game right away. I'd like to make some progress while we're still here together. Y'all sure are motivated. As a leader, I can't be more proud of you. And thanks to Reiji-kun's suggestion back when we were trapped in the looping world, we're done with the planning. The specs are almost done too. All that's left is for you to proceed accordingly. Let's get all completed and release it before the end of summer. That's a downright ridiculous deadline. I don't know which day he considers to be the end of summer, but we're in the middle of August. We barely have any time left. I know I can't make him reconsider, but I'll still try. Wari-san, that's too absurd. It'd basically be another June of nightmares. But he doesn't listen to me. Of course he wouldn't. Once done with breakfast, we're heading out into hell. Become as one and do your absolute best to complete World in Heaven before the end of summer. Everyone reacts with a big, eh? But there's no denying that a hint of happiness in it. I mean, I feel the same way, though I don't like going through the work equivalent of hell. I'm still excited. Our greatest summer has only just begun. Whatever. Anyway. Are we done? Is the game over? The game's over! Hooray! Yes, well, I guess I can't say I beat it because we just read it. Oh, finally. Let's watch the credits roll. Our world is ended. End roll. Ready. And go. Go. Start. All right. Original. Okay. Well, we'll just let the credits roll. Oh my God. Thank God that thing's over. Whoo boy. Oh, what can I say, folks? Man, one thing, I'll probably never record a visual novel ever again. This took way too long to finish. If I do something like this again, it'll have to be like a, oh, it even has the voice actors for them. I'll probably do, if I ever do another visual novel, it'll have to be something like either like Ghost Hunter, which had like other elements other than the visual novel part, so you actually had something extra to the game, or it'll be like the Shinsengumi game, where it was the girl and the multiple male samurai or whatever it was. That one wasn't as long because there was the multiple paths to go on. This one obviously just plays with slight various scene differences, but the story is basically the same until the end, probably until the end credits. After the game, there's probably an extra scene with whoever your top choice was for friend or whatever. But God, that took, how many episodes did it take me? Like 111 episodes or something like that, something crazy. For one thing, before we get to the rest of it, I want to apologize for just one, how long the game took. Two, my just attitude towards this game near the end. I just became kind of a bitch after a while. I was just getting frustrated with the game. I kept recording. I was like, is this almost over? And I was just getting all you know, I was getting all like negative and all this other stuff. I do apologize over that. And just my, you know, just how dirty I started talking in certain parts, you know, and I don't know. I was just, something was wrong with me during this game. I think it's because of how some of the content in this game just kind of brought it out in me, and so I do apologize for that. So, because there's probably people who generally wanted to enjoy this, and I was just being a wet noodle throughout most of it. So I hope you accept my apologies for that. But I guess we should rate the game. Let's start with some of the straightforward stuff. The visual novel aspect. Was it a good visual novel? Like what? Like, for example, was it a good story worth reading from beginning to end? I'm going to say it was okay. Now, I'm not saying it's great. Like, it's not going to be a novel. It's not a great novel, because I'm going to probably forget it later on down the line. But it's not god-awful, because I got bored of the game after a while. So that's not a good sign for a book, because you want to keep the character invested for a while. Now, maybe it's because of the Japaneseisms in the game, or I'll have to turn down the music here because this is really loud. At least the way I'm hearing it anyway. So I don't know if that makes it average either, because I started getting bored with the game. I still beat it, and there were bits and pieces of the game, so I'll say it's average. I'd rate this story about like a 5 or 6 out of 10. You know, it had some funny moments. You know, there were moments I generally laughed at it, and there were some clever moments too. I'll admit that this game had some moments that I'm like, oh, okay, that was kind of neat. But a lot of the story was kind of telltale, and like I could see certain things happening, certain character bits. And I felt the game pushed too much the whole we're special mentality, that it just made it annoying. It wasn't like, oh, these guys are special, I want to go with them on this journey. I was like, no, you guys were just pushing this so badly that I was like, oh, the credits are already over, huh? I did like some of the musical tracks, although those weren't anything super unique. That's it? There wasn't like an extra scene with a W.O.R.L.D or something like that for me in the top? Oh, maybe I did like maybe I only did the average ending, because I know in some games there's like if you hit so many points with the character, that there's like a regular, normal, and special ending. That was it. I feel like maybe it's because he wasn't top throughout most of it, so I missed a lot of his scenes. Because like a lot of the game, we were with Natsumi a lot, and she was top for a while because of a couple of decisions. So maybe that's why it's like that at all. But that's actually kind of disappointing that there isn't like a unique ending with a character like after the game's over that this happens. Maybe I got the neutral ending or something like that because I didn't get enough points with the character or something like that. Man, that's kind of makes me just want to go, man. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to play this game again to finish it. I am not interested in this game to see the other endings or different extra scenes or whatever. So if you guys liked it, that's great. But this did not compel me. This was not an interesting visual novel overall. Because, like I said, the choices were interesting. The idea was interesting, like that whole soul selection thing. But, I mean, it wasn't that much unique, you know. I don't know. And I've heard most of the... I mean, before I beat this game, I looked at some of the reviews. And most of the reviews were just average. Like most people gave this game like a 5 and 6 out of 10, so that's generally feeling. So most people consider this game average. This novel, sorry. I don't know if I can consider this a game because there wasn't really much game elements involved in it. I guess we could look at the gallery. I assume there's a lot of stuff that's like... Well, it looks like the standard stuff got unlocked. Ah, yeah, the blocked off ones are probably certain... So, oh, wait. Oh, they all have numbers on them, too. So they're probably like maybe some... If they're not full, they're probably scenes I missed on them. At least it saves the Yuri scenes and the big titted Asano scene. Asano is too big. That's hot. What are we at on time-wise? Oh, I've got plenty of time, so I can kind of still talk about it. Let's see. We missed a scene there, so I don't know. That might have been. Maybe that's when you do the split scene properly. Maybe. I don't know why I'm missing that one. Let's see. Oh, we're missing one there somehow. Maybe it's when you make the right decision for Reina when you choose to stick with her or something like that. Wow. We're missing a lot of scenes here. These must be the scenes from unique character story plots or whatever. Like probably ones like maybe like the beach with the... Well, no, these are supposed to be CGs, right? Huh. Yeah, let's see. There's the... This is the new title. Wow, I missed a lot. I wonder what I skipped to skip all this. Maybe you have to make certain decisions that unlock like extra scenes or something like that. But like I said, I am not yeah, there's only one scene from that, huh? But yeah, I am not replaying this game to wait, it says switch gallery. What other galleries are there? Okay, so there's there's movies. Movie CG? What? Alright. Then there's so there's that, there's the event CGs, which must be just... Oh, this is the sound gallery. Okay. So move it. So there's sound gallery stuff. Okay, so okay, I'll say the art wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty good. Oh, I don't want to say pretty good. It's pretty decent stuff. Like not a whole lot of awkward, not awkward art there. So I'll give the art director some credit, even though I wish there was a few more backdrop scenes, a few more different expressions from characters and variations to their. Oh god, I can't believe I clicked that. Music was okay for the most part. It did set the mood sometimes. Like I said, not all of it was perfect, so I'd give it like a... I'd probably give the music like a 7. Art, I think art I'd give it like a 7 too. Let's see, what else is there? Is that just a... Oh, and I guess this is the movie part. No movie. I guess there maybe is a unique ending when you get like high points or something like that, because it says no the unknown, so which means I missed a video. I guess that's it there. What's the special give me? This must be if you get like a specific ending with a character. Let's see, how many is it? 1, 2, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I bet I probably just didn't, because yeah, the ending list is blank. So I basically didn't get enough points with a character to get a unique ending with them. So because I didn't do any of the soul selections properly, so that probably didn't give me enough points, and I was kind of roundabout when it came to certain choices. So for anyone who wanted to see an actual ending, I fucked up basically. So sorry about that, but we get the gist of the story nonetheless. But yeah, I am not interested in playing the game again to get different endings. I don't know what else to really say about the game afterwards. Oh, the biggest issue, the reason why this game isn't perfect, another reason, is because there's so many proofreading errors in this game. My God, I was like, at first I wasn't really noticing them, or I was skipping them, but later on in the game, because I was starting to get bored, I was starting to notice like weird differences. Let's just look at this for a bit. Yeah, I'm such a pig. But yeah, I was just so surprised how often how often there would be like proofreading errors, periods missing, commas missing, words not being typed properly. This is a visual novel. That should be top priority. You know, novel. Get it? Novel. So it's written, so you read words. It's like an RPG having a lot of issues. Now, I'm not saying an RPG with like 5 books worth of content, of written content, should like hit every single proofread, because that would be kind of hard to do, because you have other things to worry about. But a visual novel, it's art and the wording is the 2 most important parts. You know, they need to patch that or something like that. That's ridiculous, dude. I mean, it doesn't piss me off that much. It's just, it's one of those things that's just silly. You know, you're just like, really? How do you change the scene? Do you just press like X? Okay, and then it adds different characters to it. And I don't know about the story. The whole, you know, I get the story. I get where it was going from and everything like that. But I don't know. It seemed like the writing was just taking too many tropes. It wasn't fleshed out well enough or something. I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't good, you know, like that's why I say it's average. Like it could have been better. Like there's so many aspects about it I guess it could have worked, but I think what really annoyed me the most was just the fact that the game was just like, these guys are so special and they're so unique, and I was like, no, they're not really. I've read more manga that have, or okay, I haven't read a lot of manga, but I've watched certain anime and stuff like that have weird characters and I like them. You know, but this, I don't know, I felt like it was just shoving that in your face, like, oh, they're so special, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm apologizing. I'm still being a wet noodle at the end of the game after beating everything like that. So, but yeah, unfortunately, like in my previous playthroughs of games, I would like show you the different endings and stuff like that after I beat it. I'm sorry, folks. I am done with this game. I have way too many episodes recorded. I'm gonna have to do, because I'm not gonna have. Let's see, I have 111 episodes of this recorded, right? So that's almost like 3 months worth of videos. Usually I would just leave all these videos up like back to back and just work on something else while I wait for them to upload. I can't do that to you people. I'm probably gonna do something where I record, like upload multiple episodes in multiple days just to make up for this fact, so that way this doesn't take up like 3 months of my channel. So, because I'm gonna upload these anyway because I did it, but I should have stopped when I first recorded the first episode, when I said I was maybe considering not doing the game because I wasn't sure if I wanted to record, because I didn't know how long it'd last, and I decided to do it anyway. And well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of Our World Has Ended. Pretty mediocre game for the most part. It had some good bits and pieces. I know what it was trying to do. But yeah, too trope heavy. You know, the perverted stuff, the whole, oh, you're perverted, but we still accept you anyway. That got annoying really fast. You know, just a lot of things. Like, and usually I don't mind certain tropes, you know, as long as they're interesting or done differently. But it followed all the checklists of it, and it didn't, because I didn't get a proper ending. I didn't get a very good conclusion, so that's my fault for not playing the game properly. So. Other than that, I would definitely not. Don't keep this game. Do not. I'm sorry. I don't want to say this about a game company. Worked hard on this, but I do not recommend this game. Go find like Fate or Steins Gate or Dambapara or whatever that one is. Those were interesting visual novels, but this, sorry, this just didn't really catch me. Sorry, guys. So. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. My run through this game, so that you don't have to. You'll probably just watch the last video to see how it ends. So, which will be disappointed that I didn't get an actual ending for this game. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when the mail comes in.